Good morning students. Today we are going to discuss about Unit 1, the cellular concept, system design fundamentals. So in the overview, we will discuss about the introduction to cellular concept and cell with its shape. So first is cellular concept. So in earlier mobile radio system, a single high power transmitting antenna mounted on a tall tower that is used to achieve a large coverage area. So look at the below diagram. So consider that as a one particular area. So in that particular area, in earlier days, so the usage of mobile users are very less. So with a single base stations and a single high power transmitting antenna that can able to serve for this that can able to give service to 300 to 400 people with the 1000 channels. For example, each channel an user will be assigned. So for each channel a new user will be assigned. So with the 1000 channel we can able to provide service to 300 to 400 people. So consider the second example. So there is an increase in demand for mobile service which results in the need of higher capacity with limited radio spectrum, while at the same time we have to cover the large area also. So consider the second example, the same area but now the population gets increased. So now the population of that particular area is increased to 2000. So with a single high power transmitting antenna with with 1000 channels, we can't able to provide service to this 2000 people. So what we have to do is we can able to rectify this issue by using the cellular concept. That is, in cellular concept, the single high power transmitting antenna is replaced with many low power transmitting antennas. So let's see the cellular concept. So in cellular concept, the single high power transmitter is replaced by many low power transmitter. Look at the below diagram. The first example, in the earlier days we will be covering that particular area with a single high power base stations with a high power transmitting antenna that provides service to 400 people with 1000 channels. But now the increase in number of users have leads to limited usage, limited coverage area. So we have splitted that area into certain sectors, and each sectors we are keeping a base station with low power transmitting antennas with 1000 channels. So now the population is 2000. So but the number of channels here is 3000. So with the 3000 channels we can able to provide service to the 2000 people. Now the demand has been rectified or satisfied by using this cellular concept. So now let's see what is cell. So in each base station is allocated a group of radio channels to be used within a small area is called as cell. So next, the actual coverage of a cell is known as footprint. It is determined from field measurement or by propagation prediction models. So now let's see the regular shape of the cell is needed for system design. So the areas are sectored now. So now we have to choose the regular shape for the each cell. So there are some certain parameters to be considered while choosing the cell shape. So first parameter is it should cover the entire region. There should not be any overlap. All areas should have equal area. Then the cell must be designed to serve the weakest mobile located within the edge of the cell. So among these parameters, considering these parameters, so there are three sensible choices are there. So first is a square shape, then equilateral triangle and hexagonal shape. So the universally used shape is hexagonal because it can able to cover all the areas like a circle. So usually the base station will transmit the signals in all the directions, that is in 360-degree directions it will transmit the signals. So the correct option for the cell is circle only. So but in circle some look at the diagram, so some portions are not able to covered. So in the second option I told that the cell should not get overlapped, but in the circle some areas will not be covered. So we should not encircle with another circle, so there should not be any overlap. So this method is circle shape is not satisfy that condition. So we are opting the hexagonal shape. So some of the advantages of choosing hexagonal shape as cell shape are it has larger coverage area, then the distance between the center of the polygon and its forest perimeter point, the hexagon has the largest area. So the hexagon closely approximates a circle radiation patterns which occurs for an omnidirectional base station antennas and free space propagation. So only few cells can cover a large geometric area. These are some of the advantages of choosing hexagon as a cell shape. Thank you.